Melania Trump is one of the most scrutinized women in the world, yet there's one thing everyone agrees on: her impeccable fashion sense. From the moment she stepped onto the global stage as First Lady, she was hailed as a modern style icon. But how much does her style reflect her personality and her role as the wife of Donald Trump? Let's dive into the evolution of Melania Trump's fashion, how she became a symbol of grace, elegance, and power. Melania Trump's fashion journey has been nothing short of captivating. Before she became the First Lady, Melania was already known for her glamorous style. As a former model, her wardrobe choices always stood out. But when Donald Trump won the presidency in 2016, the world's eyes turned to Melania, scrutinizing every outfit she wore, every designer she endorsed, and how her clothing choices reflected her role in the White House. One of the most iconic moments in Melania's fashion history came on Inauguration Day. She chose to wear a Ralph Lauren outfit, a designer who's long been associated with American elegance. The soft powder blue color she selected seemed almost symbolic, ushering in a new era while maintaining a sense of calm amidst the stormy political climate. The classic, sophisticated look, paired with her natural, understated makeup and sleek hair, set the tone for her time as First Lady. It wasn't just the outfit that made a statement, it was the way she carried it with such grace, never appearing to seek attention, but effortlessly commanding it. Her fashion was always a reflection of her personality. Melania's style could be best described as minimalist with a touch of old Hollywood glamour. Unlike some of her predecessors who embraced more colorful and eclectic wardrobes, Melania favored more subdued tones, neutrals, pastels, and clean lines. This wasn't just about clothing, but about making a statement of strength and elegance without being overtly flashy. She understood the power of simplicity, the allure of understatement, and how these choices could allow her to stand out without overwhelming her presence. Over the course of her time as First Lady, Melania wore pieces from some of the world's most respected designers: Ralph Lauren, Dolce & Gabbana, and Christian Dior. She wasn't shy about her love for high fashion, but she also embraced American designers, sending a subtle message of patriotism while showcasing a global understanding of style. She found the perfect balance between international high fashion and American pride. But Melania's style wasn't just about high-end designers. There were moments when she mixed high fashion with more accessible brands, signaling that sophistication didn't have to be exclusive to the elite. A key example of this was her choice of a khaki green jacket from Zara during a visit to a detention center in Texas, a moment that made headlines for the wrong reasons. Yet it also sparked a conversation about the power of fashion to communicate unintended messages. Whether the jacket was a statement or just a poor fashion choice, it showed how Melania's clothing could shift the narrative, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. One of her most controversial outfits was her choice of a black dress by Dolce & Gabbana during a visit to the Vatican. The dress itself was stunning, elegant with lace detailing and a modern twist on traditional design. But critics took issue with her wearing the designer's brand, given that the fashion house's founders had made controversial statements in the past. This outfit sparked a debate about the intersection of fashion and politics, where a simple choice of clothing became a symbol of broader cultural and political tensions. Despite the controversies, Melania's style remained largely untouchable. She became known for her preference for well-tailored coats, her love for structured feminine silhouettes, and her ability to elevate any outfit with the right accessories. Whether it was a stunning pair of heels or an elegant clutch, she knew how to pair pieces in a way that exuded sophistication and high-class sensibility. Her wardrobe was carefully curated, always keeping in mind the delicate balance between professionalism and the need for a personal touch. Perhaps the most defining feature of Melania's fashion was her consistency. She rarely strayed from her signature style, always polished, always poised, and always dignified. Whether she was attending a state dinner or stepping off Air Force One, Melania's outfits never failed to impress. But there was also something quietly rebellious about her wardrobe choices. While most First Ladies in history embraced the opportunity to showcase a more democratic, down-to-earth approach to fashion, Melania opted for elegance and sophistication, not necessarily caring about fitting into the mold of what people thought a First Lady should look like. She was unapologetically herself, and her fashion was a reflection of that individuality. In terms of trends, Melania's style was often ahead of the curve. Her love for sleek, structured coats became a signature look, and she played with bold colors and metallics in ways that hadn't been seen in First Lady fashion before. She knew how to mix timeless elegance with modern trends, creating a wardrobe that was both fresh and classic at the same time. Beyond the clothing, Melania's grooming was just as meticulously considered. Her hair, always styled to perfection, became iconic in its own right. Known for her long, flowing locks, she often kept it sleek and straight, creating a look that complemented her sharp, tailored wardrobe. Her makeup was typically understated, with a focus on enhancing her natural beauty. It was clear that Melania understood the importance of not just her clothes, but how every detail of her appearance came together to create a polished, composed look. But for all her grace and poise, Melania's style often came with whispers of criticism, particularly in the context of her role as First Lady. Some critics felt that her fashion choices were too distant from the issues Americans were facing, creating a divide between the role of a public figure and the real-life struggles of ordinary citizens. But Melania's response was always subtle, focusing on the positive impact of her charitable endeavors, rather than directly engaging with political or cultural debates through fashion. She chose to speak through actions, through the work she did with children and her focus on mental health, rather than allowing her clothing to be a source of distraction. There's no doubt that Melania Trump's time as First Lady left a lasting impact on American fashion. Her understated elegance has been admired by fashion insiders, and she has proven time and time again that she is a force to be reckoned with in the world of high fashion. Her clothing choices, whether they were classic or more daring, were never about trying to make a political statement, but about presenting herself as a woman of elegance, grace, and strength. And in the world of First Ladies, that's a powerful statement on its own. But as Melania steps away from the political spotlight, will her influence on fashion remain? Or will the world move on to a new era, with new icons and new trends? 1. Things for sure, her legacy as a fashion icon is far from over, and the stories of her most memorable outfits will continue to be told.